Woman deliberately cuts off her own hair just to set up her husband. Then she took out hair dye and completely changed the color of her hair and eyebrows. Next, she grabbed a hammer and smashed herself hard. She did all this to make herself disappear and frame her husband for her murder. 6 months earlier, Lisa had made a detailed plan. She maxed out her husband's credit cards, bought all kinds of expensive luxury jewelry, and hid them. This created the illusion that her husband was in serious financial trouble. To make the murder charge stick, she bought a large life insurance policy for herself. The beneficiary was her husband. Then she intentionally befriended her pregnant neighbor and often complained to her about her husband's domestic violence. Later, she invited the neighbor over to her house. After the neighbor used the bathroom, Lisa secretly collected the woman's urine. With this sample, she could fake proof of pregnancy by pretending to be pregnant. She made herself look weak and helpless. When everything was ready, on the anniversary of her wedding, after confirming that her husband had left the house, she created a murder scene. In order to make the plan foolproof, she made up a whole 300 diary entries in a row, from love to marriage. In the diaries, she portrayed her husband as a violent, cheating man. She described herself as a long-term victim living in fear. She then put the diaries into the oven. She burned them until they were half destroyed. This made it look like her husband tried to destroy evidence. She deliberately left clues for the police. The perfect setup was complete. Afterwards, Lisa drove away alone, changed her face, went to a different place, rented a rental house, and waited quietly for the news of her husband's arrest. As expected, the police slowly found the evidence. The charge of murdering his pregnant wife soon fell on Jack, but something unexpected happened. After his wife disappeared, Jack smiled in front of the media. He not only greeted the reporters warmly, but even took pictures with beautiful women. Jack showed no anxiety about his missing wife. This abnormal behavior instantly made headlines. The media labeled him a scumbag. His wife was missing, yet he looked relaxed and happy. To fix his image, Jack held a prayer vigil for his wife that night. But at the scene, a female neighbor suddenly appeared with a baby. She publicly accused Jack of abusing his pregnant wife. The shocking claim exploded the scene. Reporters rushed forward. Jack panicked and barely escaped by getting into his car. During police questioning, Jack insisted he did not know the neighbor, but the police showed photos of Lisa and the neighbor together. They looked very close, and after a fluorescent test, large areas of blood belonging to Lisa were found in the kitchen. Jack argues that the scene could have been faked by the killer, but the police immediately showed his credit card statements. They clearly listed purchases of luxury items. The most damning evidence was the life insurance policy. Jack was the beneficiary. All the evidence pointed to Jack as the man who murdered his pregnant wife. His wife disappeared and he was framed for the murder. Jack was speechless and emotionally collapsed. He suddenly smashed the glass in his hand. After the police left, Jack slowly calmed down. He knew he had to prove his innocence. Jack began searching for new clues. Then he remembered the brown wooden cabin. The moment he opened the door, he froze. Inside were only luxury items for men. If the police found this place, he would never clear his name. At that moment, Lisa was sitting in the rented house, watching the media question and condemn Jack on TV, jumping up and down in joy and celebration.